Everyone say hi, YouTube. Oh my god, YouTube, hi. Oh my god, I didn't see you there. Why? The only thing I have to say... Oh, first of all, I need to put Chris somewhere. Hold on. Where do you guys think I should put Chris for this game? Spinning him? Enlarging him? Shrinking him? Enlarging him? Shrinking him? I gotta make YouTube chat on the screen. Sorry, hold on. YouTube chat, stop speaking yet. I can't see you yet. Okay, there we are. Put Chris in the middle of the screen. He actually could go in the middle of the screen. There is nothing in the middle. There he is. Hi, everybody. Hi, Lustrous. Have a good evening. Hi, The Dud. Hi, Baked Potato. Hi, Duke. Hi, Tisa Joked. Hi, Kadena. What's going on? Some cards are hard for you on the rule from English to Spanish. Understandable. Some cards are hard for me. I still don't understand everything. Good morning, Ace. How's it going? Bye, Kimoy. Have a nice day. Night. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna reset the game so that everyone who doesn't know what's going on can know what's going on. Shall we? Is Chris Blunky lying? No. Watch this 7. Oh! That would have been cool though. Hi, Sanusuke. You finally got your wife addicted to slice and dice? Nice. Hell yeah. Is that Zillions yet? I have not. I'll try to remember to look it up. Hi, Molly. Did it reach all audiences? I saw it. All right, everyone. We're going to start from the very beginning of the game. Are you ready? So here's the concept. There are all these characters. They're sitting around this circle. One of them's evil and is named Dominion. And we have to figure out who it is. And all of these guys do something. Ready? So if you are a villager and you're good, okay, let's start like this. There's four classes actually. There's villagers, outcasts, minions, and demons, right? Got that? Good. For now, we're just gonna have villagers and minions. Minions are disguised as a random villager or outcast in the town, okay? Okay. All of these, the minions will always lie, and the villagers will always tell the truth, unless they're evil. So here's how it works. This character, the Confessor, if they're evil or corrupted, they'll say, I am Dizzy, otherwise they'll say, I am good, and she cannot lie. The Confessor's the GOAT. We love Confessor. Lover tells you how many evils she's adjacent to. She's adjacent to 0, reasonable. Yeah, how's Chris doing in the middle of the screen? Hold on. Oh yeah, he's looking good there. Hey, David, thank you for sending 5 memberships to the YouTube community. Thank you. Barrett, thank you for 51 months. Appreciate it. There's evil within 2 chatters of you. I think it's probably Lord of Pies. Okay, the Gem Crafter learns 1 good character, so she'll tell you 1 person is good. The Hunter tells you how far away he is from the nearest evil. And then the Enlightened tells you if the closest evil to this person is either clockwise or counterclockwise, or we'll say equidistant. So one of these people is lying, right? Because the Lover says there's no evils adjacent to her. The Gemcrafter says number 5 is good. The Hunter says he's 1 card away from the closest evil. The Enlightened says the closest evil is counterclockwise. Unfortunately, the Enlightened is lying. Because I think you are the closest evil, right? Because otherwise... Because there's only 1 lie. It would be really embarrassing if I got this wrong. But if it were like this, and you were evil, that would be 2 lies. Alright. Goodbye. That was scary. Okay. Whew. Imagine if I died on the first level. And then every level for the next, like, 20 levels, we're gonna get 2 new characters added to the pool, and we'll just go on from there. Is it colorblind option? Sadly not yet. This game's pretty early on. What the? I am Dizzy. Caught. Of being constantly wrong in this game and then going, what? Yeah, man. Is it one guess wrong equals game over? If you kill a villager, you take 5 damage, and so you have 2 lives, basically. But the run ends if you run out of hearts, and you run out of hearts if you take a death. If you die, you get to reset the day, though. Okay, so we got medium, learn a good character and its role, and then judge, pick a character and learn if they're lying. And we're just looking for the 1 minion. What's possible to deduce for sure who's evil? I think yes, as long as you don't like fuck up some of your ability usages. So Gemcrafter. You're good, huh? You know who it is? Dude, I think Gemcrafter is my favorite character. It's so fucking funny when a Gemcrafter is evil and they just have to point to another evil. It's so funny. Alright, new characters. Here's the Wretch. The Wretch is actually probably my favorite character. I love Wretch. Wretch is so cool. And then Empress. So Wretch is an outcast, but they always register for everyone else as an evil minion. And then Empress, you get to learn 3 characters and only 1 is evil. If you are playing this game for yourself, I very strongly suggest that you right-click all the characters because the game has little important tips. Wretch cannot be disguised as, and will not register as good or as Wretch to other characters. Important thing to know. Closest evil is equidistant? Brother. Is that... Actually, wait, that could be true. No, wait, that is true. Never mind, it's because it's Confessor. I thought there were 2. It's just Confessor here. You're pointing at the Wretch. And now it starts to ramp up, because now there's 2 people. And also we get the Jester. Pick 3 characters and learn how many of them are evil. Some other things of note. The deck will never let you have duplicates. So like 2 hunters means one of these hunters is evil. It's not never, but it's unlikely that they let you have duplicates. Not at this stage anyway. So one of you 2 is evil immediately. Confessor's good. You're good. How many are evil? 7's a real judge. 1 evil's adjacent to me. I mean, it's probably this hunter, right? I'm 2 cards away from the closest evil. Wait, is it? No, it's you. You're lying. Wait a minute, because you're standing next to the Wretch. 7's a real judge. Is it you? Truth Nuke? Thinking about it. I mean, first of all, I'm 2 cards away from the... Oh, it's you, isn't it? No, it can't be you. It's Jester? No. Could it be you? What's the difference between a minion and a twin minion? Nothing, it just lets there be 2 minions. I gotta use the Jester ability, right? Not just the Hunter? I think it is the Hunter, but it's weird because there's 5 villagers, 1 outcast, 2 minions. That adds up to 8. So having no hunters seems strange. I don't fully understand how this works. I must engage in draw mode, you're right. I should probably draw something. Let me see here. I want to draw like so. It's like this. Someone post a Glorp. I need to see Glorp for reference. I think he looks like this. Glorp me. Undo. It's like a. I'm not gonna be good. I can't really draw, but he looks like this. He's like that, and then it curves out, and it's like that, and it curves in. I will never get his facial features correct, though, I'm afraid. He's got like an eye and an eye, and then he's got like a little cat nose, and then I'm gonna give him a big smiley face. There you go. How do I space to exit draw mode? Glorp. Okay, let me actually solve this now. We gotta do some logic. So obviously you're evil. One of you is evil. Who is it? If you are evil, so if you're lying, right? Because if you're lying, well, I don't actually know that. If lies, my info includes disguised character. So if you're lying, then this guy's evil, right? Which means that this has to be true. This has to be true. Is that how that works? Someone confirm? Yes? Okay, good. Then that means I just use Jester to decipher who's evil. Because I know it can't be Jester, because if it's Jester, the lover is lying. So it's either the lover or the hunter. And so I'll just go like you. There are 0 evils. Kill that guy. Weird that it's both hunters. Oh yeah, Bombardier, lose if you execute me, and then Knight, I can't die. Hi Shatterblade, how's it going? Confessor's good. Until there's corruption, I get to just stab the Knights because they can't die. That's pretty cool. 2 evils adjacent to me. True. Truth nuke. True. True. This has to be true because Empress, if she lies, all her characters are good, and she's looking at Wretch, so this is a truth nuke. Oh, it's just you. Sorry, I didn't realize there were 2 Enlightens. The Witch. Hey, E-Dog, how's it going? You cannot reveal the last card. I lie and disguise. Grrr, the Witch. Also, Scout's here. I don't even think about this guy. Alright, so we can't reveal the bottom or the last card in the set, so we have to be a little careful about the order we open these in. 6 is a real confessor. Truth, nuke. Can't reveal all the cards? Nope. Because now the Witch is blocking this. So 1 is evil between 5, 3, and 7. I gotta tell you guys, they are making it look like this Bombardier is evil. I must say. I don't like that very much. I think I judge Hunter here. He's saying truth? Gulp. Judge could also be evil. Well, if Judge is evil, then Hunter's also evil. And that is a valid solution, yeah. It could just be these 2. It is true. There's 1 evil adjacent to me. If she's lying, it's 2 or 0, right? So if you're evil... I think I just stabbed this Hunter. Yeah, alright. Oh. What do you know? It was a good ruse. They had the setup. It was pretty good. Hello, Ba. Ba's our first demon. He has a fake outcast into the deck view, so now we're gonna see 2 outcasts here. Demons are special because demons always disguise as a unique villager, so this guy won't be a duplicate, basically. Ba is one. Oh yeah, and what Scout actually does is he shows you how far the evils are from each other. Closest evils clockwise. 4 is a real gem crafter. 3 is good. This shit, man. This shit. What if they're both evil? Oh my god, I think they're both evil. I think they're both evil and they're just covering for each other. Alright, Judge. Show me if the gem crafter is lying. Ridiculous. It's so goofy when it's like gem crafter plus medium and they're just like, no, they're good. No, they're good. I was in electrical with gem crafter. It's cool. We got Geralt from The Witcher. Pick a character. If it's evil, then they kill him. And then you got the Knitter. Learn how many evils are adjacent to each other. And that's the end of Ascension 1. Congratulations, everybody. You're 1/3 of the way to understanding the game. And Geralt jump scare, dude. Hey, where'd my Glorp go? This is a witch round. 6 is a real bombardier. I fucking hope that's true. Learn a good character and his role. He is good, acceptable. Hey, Jackery, how's it going? I am good, true. I'm 1 card away from closest evil, which is 3 cards away from closest evil. Okay. Can that even be true? No. Oh, there's only 1 evil? Oh. Oh. Oh, you're right. I thought there were 2. Okay, now this is where the game unlocks. We get the Poisoner. The Poisoner will corrupt a villager adjacent to him. The corrupted villagers lie, but they're still good. And then the Bard says how far away they are from the corrupted character. Now we can't just free stab knights because if the knight is corrupted, you take 9 damage. Which is 1 card away from the closest evil. Hi Ryan, thanks for 68 months. Glorp cheer. Oh, this is a witch fight. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. There are no corrupted characters, by the way. Maybe true? Why can you stab the knight? Because if the knight's corrupted, she deals 4 damage to you. 4 extra damage. So I think... Can a corrupted knight deal 9 or 4? I think it deals 9. But I'm not sure. Which is Bard? Not necessarily. This could be Wretch, because Poisoner only corrupts villagers. So if this is Wretch, this is Poisoner, and this is Witch, it could be these 3. And that would make this true. 2, 6, or 7. This would be true. This would be true. Meaning, yeah, this has to be Wretch. This is guaranteed Wretch. So, if I know this is Wretch and I know you're Confessor, we could check these 3. Because we know one of you is the Witch or the Poisoner, right? Does round 817 show 3 evil? No, he would... This is never evil here. If you do 817, he would show 1 or 2. I guess it's fine, right? He shows 2, so he's saying it's night. I think this is... It could be him. But if it's you and you... It could... I think it can't be Jester, right? Alright, I'm gonna lock in. Here's the reasoning. It could be... If it's Jester, then in order for this to be true, and it doesn't matter who this is, but then this would have to be evil, right? Because there's no way that there are no corrupted characters if it's Jester. Unless Jester's... no, because then Confessor would be poisoned. So yeah, if it's Jester, then it has to be you because this is a lie. Because there's no way for there to be no corrupted characters. If that's true, this is a lie. And this is true, and this is a lie. So it can't be this. So Jester has to be telling us the truth, which means that you're evil and you're evil. And there actually are no corrupted characters because Poisoner spawned between Witch and Wretch. Cool. Hi, Cranberry. Playing a game based on you and how you never lied before ever. That's, Can I get a real Pun Patriot fact check? Has Cranberry ever lied? Check the card to flip it post-game. My favorite character. Oh, lie meter. Sorry, Cranberry. New characters. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them are evil, and then learn that 1 out of 2 characters is a specific minion role. I swear to you, so last night I was playing this game with a friend of mine. We just kind of sat down and played this game together for like 3 or 4 hours. We had Oracle call herself out like every single game. She just kept saying she was evil. It's so weird. She's such a freak. I love that shit. All right, we got Poisoner and Ba, which means that there's not necessarily both of these. Okay. Well, lie meter, all you see is a smoldering pile of ash. Pun, your response? 3 or 5 is Poisoner. This could be true, because Oracle could be looking at Wretch and saying that's Poisoner. Possibly. Enlightened is saying the Knitter is evil. It's possible. One of you is definitely evil. 3's a real Jester. This is probably just true. Unless you're corrupted. Hold on. Thinking about it. If one of you two has to be evil, right? Either one of these Knitters has to be evil. If this is a lie, then you aren't a real Jester. Which would mean that this has to be true. Because that would be 3 lies. Well, actually... Hold on. You could be Poisoner. You could be... Ba. You could be poisoned. But then this still doesn't work out. These 2 would be lying as well. Okay. So in this scenario, the only people telling the truth are Oracle and the Wretch. I think we should exterminate the entire village. That's my thinking here. Okay, so this is real, this is real. And that means what? Well, I don't know if this is real or not. Yeah. You could be telling the truth, but this could also just... Actually, this could... No, they can't disguise as outcast. That's right. You can't be disguised as. So here's a question. Oh, if lies, both characters in my info are good. So this can't be a lie because the Wretch... Wait, no, the Wretch is good. So this could be a lie or this could be truth. I think. And I think you have no way to know if this is a lie or truth. Wretch appears as Poisoner or Ba. But so, does Wretch appear as a minion in the deck, or is it any random minion? It's only in the deck. Okay, so then this is true. Okay. Because I was thinking this could be a lie because she could be like, number 3 or 5 is a Poisoner, but actually she could have been lying and been like, oh, it's a Wretch. Okay, so then this is true. So we can just use Jester to figure out if the knitter is evil, right? Well, that's a lie. Which means you're the poisoner. And then you have to be Ba, because Ba could be the knitter, actually. Right? So I think it could be either one of these. You're the poisoner for sure. Well, this is a lie. Because now these two are next to each other. So this is true and this is a lie. Okay. That's crazy that it's both knitters. I feel like that's kind of tricky with the demon thing. If you've seen the YouTube thumbnail, you may or may not know how I feel about this alchemist character. Isn't Ba always unique? Yeah, I think Ba was unique at the start, like because when it's dealt out, Ba is unique, and then the poisoner comes in and copies what Ba was. Anyway, Plague Doctor corrupts a random villager, and then you can use Plague Doctor's ability to check if someone's corrupted, and if they are corrupted, you'll learn who's evil. And then Alchemist cleanses 2 people of corruption and then confuses the fuck out of me. Alright, what we got? Oracle, Plague Doctor, Enlightened, Confessor, Knight, Bombardier, Slayer. 6 or 7 is a minion. Okay. I can't die. Okay. You're dizzy, so obviously suspicious. One of you is a minion, unless this is untrue. Closest evil is counterclockwise. I can't die. Paying attention to outcast count? Yeah, there's 3 and then there's only 2, right? So like, the wretch is faked out by Ba, basically. Top right? Oh, what the fuck? Wait, why are there 2 fakes in the pool then? 41111. Oh, so that just guarantees that one of these 2 is evil? Is that what that means? Even though this is the pool, there's only 1 outcast. Oh, that's weird. Oh, so this 41111 is showing you what's at the table. Oh, I get it. Okay. Outcast was actually 2 guys? That's true. I heard that. Yeah, you got 3 stacks and Big Boy. Big Boy had a breakout single a few years ago, and I went, what the fuck, like the guy from Outcast? Not like a breakout single, but you know. You know what I mean. Okay, closest evil is counterclockwise, so you're assuming, so if... Six or 7's a minion. I can't die. Six is evil, 4 is corrupted. Good job, Slayer. And then I can just stab the knight for free. Okay. Cool. Alright, now we get Counselor and Doppelganger. So now there can be 2 characters in the deck because the Doppelganger disguises as a good villager. And then Counselor, one of the villagers will become an outcast, and then he goes and sits next to it. Is how it works now. So, 2 outcasts in the deck. No witch, by the way. Evils are not adjacent to each other, and evils are not adjacent to each other. What do you know? Counselor is 4 cards away from the closest evil. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? That could be true. That will always be a dupe unless Counselor replaces a villager. That makes sense. Seems right. Single player blood on the clock tower? That's what I'm told. It's probably these two, right? Most likely. Just by vibes. And then who's corrupted? In this hypothetical. It's honestly, the way that it looks, I think the judge is corrupted. Cool. This guy on the top right doesn't include the new one made by Counselor, so there's 3 good outcasts here. Oh, yeah, because Doppelganger. I didn't even count Doppelganger, to be honest with you. It's gotta be It's not Bombardier. Do not stab Bombardier. Okay, so we get Drunk. Drunk disguises as a random villager not in play. They are corrupted and they lie, and they can't be cured by the Alchemist. And we also get Druid, who you pick 3 characters and they'll tell you a random outcast among them. Drunk? Dude, I love Drunk. Drunk's so silly. I cured 1 corruption. Grrr. There are no corrupted characters, potentially. So if this is true, these guys are cleansed of corruption. Wait, isn't there no corruption in this deck? Fucking idiot. What's this guy talking about? I cured 2 corruptions. Man, this is a tough one. There could be a corrupted drunk. No, there's not a drunk because they tell you in the top. Okay. Interesting. 1 is evil. 3, 8, or 6. Slayer, kill that guy. Hilarious. Good round. And we get Puka. Puka corrupts the villagers adjacent to her. Puka adds to the complexity very significantly because now on this board there are potentially 6 lies because Puka would lie and the 2 next to her would lie. Poisoner would lie and 1 next to him would lie, and then a random one from Plague Doctor would lie. Alchemist, I find it very hard to believe that you cured 1 corruption. I just gotta say, it seems unlikely. Okay, so one of these guys for sure. The 2 of them, they could have handled it all. That's true. Except that there can't be 2 of them. One of them must be lying. Okay. This is all like activatable, right? Learn 1 random outcast among them if any. So we can just use this on whoever we know isn't an outcast. There are no outcasts. Fact checked. True. This has been fact checked by real patriots. True. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them are evil. I should probably check the judge. Me when I lie. How many of them are evil? We don't have enough information to send Jester yet. Okay, so this level I think we're gonna have to buckle down now, and we're gonna have to start thinking, right? You now cannot be poison. Wait, is this guy just cleared? If this is true, you can't be Puka or holy shit, he cleared 2 poison. He cleansed 2 corruptions. What the fuck? Alchemist real? Whoa. He could still be lying. No, he can't possibly be lying, because if he were lying, he would be Poisoner or Puka. And if he were Poisoner or Puka, this druid would be corrupted and lying. So he is now 100% cleared of being evil. Because if he can't... No, he can't corrupt Plague Doctor, because Plague Doctor is an outcast. Oh, I guess you're right. He could be corrupted, but he's never evil. He could be corrupted. But if he's corrupted, he can't cleanse everyone. So I think we do this. He's not corrupted and he's not evil, which means we can stab this knight for free. And this alchemist actually farmed Puka. Eat it, nerd. And then you have to be poisoner because there can't be 2 alchemists. Wow. Get farmed. Alchemist? I'm sorry. I should never have talked shit on you. GG. Ah yes, Baker. The first game I saw Baker. I sent Pun Pun a screenshot of this because I was asking Pun Pun for some advice so that I wouldn't look like a fool when I was playing this game. Let me show you. I think the first time I ever saw Baker, because I got this one on candid camera. This was the first board I saw with Baker. Ready? I saw this board of Baker, 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 Bombardier, Bombardier. This board was a little confusing when I saw it for the first time. I have since learned how Baker works a little bit, but yeah, it was a little tough. Alright, anyway. And then we have Architect who tells which side of the circle is more evil. Relative or true north? I don't speak geography. Okay, what we got? Puka Alchemist Bombardier. I am the original baker. From what I've been told, if they say I am the original baker, that's true. And if they say I am the baker, that's false. That's what I've been taught so far. I'm not Lilith yet? No, I started fresh so we could all learn everything together. Okay, 1 is evil, 4, 5, or 7. Likely. This is a lie, because if you were a jester, why is there a jester here, right? So this is a lie, which I think means that... Does this mean that this jester is free? Like, he's safe for sure? Or not? Could mean the jester is evil? Okay. Seven is either the real baker or 1 is a liar. But isn't 4 the real baker? Because I am the original baker? I was just curious if this meant that this being a lie meant that this jester was always good. Anyway, 4 or 5 is a poisoner. If this is true, I have to stab the bombardier, which is scary. 4, 5, or 7, 1 is evil. There's what? There's a lot of lies here. You gotta keep that in mind. Oh, there's also 2 empresses. Did anyone notice that there's 2 empresses? 1 is evil, 1, 4, or 5. Can you guys stop all pointing at the bombardier? Bomb is clear because of outcast count? You're right, I should stab that guy. You're right. No clockwise time for 1 if you did 6 has to be fake. Wait, really? Reveal order is important here? Is it because he couldn't be anyone else? One of the empresses has to be poisoner. That's true. That's true. But couldn't it be either one of them? Isn't it chosen at the start before you flip everything over? One, 4, 5. 1 is evil. If this is a lie, all my characters are good. 1 is evil, 4, 5, 7. If this is a lie, all my characters are good. What does Jester say? If I do you. There's 1 evil? They're all saying it's Bombardier, man. I'm just saying. It's me, the Jester is Bomb. You're right, that's what he's saying. Everyone's saying is Bombardier. But it actually can't be Bombardier because Puka is a demon and demons cannot become outcasts, and the poisoner has to be one of these 2. So, this guy's okay. I know that. I'm not stabbing Bombardier. This village isn't worth saving. You're right. This is a lie. This could be true, I'm not sure. But like this is for sure a lie. I can just take the 50-50, but I'd like to try to solve this out, right? So this can't be Puka. We know this can't be Puka, right? So one of these 2 empresses has to be real, because if this is Puka, this is corrupted, and if this is poisoner, oh, that could be right. If this could be poisoner, he could have poisoned Oracle. Hang on, let me think about that. You're poisoner, you're lying. That would be right. This would be true, which would make this Puka and this a lie. That could be it. You think it's 5 and 1? Start with 5? Alright, hold on, I can show you what would happen if I started with 5. So it'd be like, boo, this is a mushroom. Hold on, let me undo, hold on. It'd be like, you hit this guy and it's like, boo, this is a mushroom cloud. This looks like a tree. You get the idea. No, I want to undo, get that thing out of here. Anyway, I think it's both empresses. I'm in agreement. You're poisoner. Oh, so it's not both empresses. Interesting. So it's you? Well, thank God I didn't stab his empress first. That would have been unfortunate. Here's Shaman. There are 2 same villager roles in the current village, so now there can just be duplicates because of Shaman. But I think there can't be 3. It's only ever 2. And then Bishop, learn up to 3 characters. Among them are 1 villager, 1 outcast, and 1 evil. Oh, so we get a drunk as well? Now this one becomes a villager that's not in play. There's my favorite guy, the Wretch. 2 evils adjacent to me, 1 evil adjacent to me. Okay. No evil's adjacent to me. What's going on here, fellas? Something, something's not quite right. Isn't it? This is guaranteed a lie because you're looking at Wretch. Which I think... Well, no, I guess you could still be evil. This doesn't clear you. When the lover after the baker? Nor. Baker last. Are you out here? No, Lord of Pies. In a fight, right? You take Overgrowth Carapace here in a fight, right? There's no drunk because the one outcast is Wretch. But shouldn't there be 2 outcasts? I think that this count doesn't count the counselor, is what I've been told. Which basically means that 3 people at this table are lying. This is a lie for sure. And then one of right side is more evil is almost guaranteed. Is this guaranteed true? No, this could still be a lie. Just with evil, wouldn't number 2 say equidistant? No, because Jester could be evil and Enlightened could be evil. If they're both evil, then this is a lie and this is a lie. Get this emote to spam when Wretched is on the screen. Wet Chad. You know what, Lord of Pies? Yeah, sure. Why not? Lord of Pies, I think this is a Chad emote of a specific, like, channel. No, I don't want to... I changed my mind. You can't have this. I've changed my mind. I don't want some random guy's emote. That feels sus. That's for him, man. That's not for us. Anyway, where was I? Sorry. Okay, so we gotta do a little hypothesizing here. We gotta do a little hypothesizing. Because basically, there have to be 3 lies at this table. We know this is a lie. This is guaranteed. But we don't know if this is evil. We don't know if this is a lie, and we don't know if either of these are lies. We don't know if this is a lie. Okay, so this is where we gotta do some... We gotta do some work in here. One thing is that we need to find the counselor. So where can the counselor be? If I understand Drunk correctly, Drunk disguises as a random not in play villager. So if we're looking just for Drunk, Drunk has to be you, or you. One of these 3 is forced to be the Drunk, because it can't be one of the 300 lovers, and this is true. So who could be Drunk? I am pretty suspicious of Enlightened Jester here, to be honest with you. And then one of these 2 is evil, and it's probably you. This is my first impression here on how this board looks. So we can test this theory by just joking, having a little infinite jest here. There are 2 evils. That seems unlikely. So let's walk through this board now and assume, because someone screenshot this. Hold on, you know what? Let me drawing mode this. 3. I'm gonna drawing mode. Red, 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 green, 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 green. Just for now. Just for now. Now I'm gonna clear everything. Let's assume this is true. If this is true, you're evil number 1, but you're fine. You're just the wretch. Evil number 2 would have to be the lover. That's what you're saying. And this can't be true, right? No evils are next to me. If that's a lie, there would have to be an evil here. Okay, so the jester is for sure lying. Cool. I did not have to go that far on that line. And then this is a lie because you should be saying closest evil is equidistant. And this is a lie. This is true. I think this has to be a lie because if you're here and this is a lie. Oh, it could be like this, couldn't it? It could be either way. Which lover do you guys like more? Who's your favorite? Choose your fighter. Lover number 7 or lover number 8? Who you got in the octagon? I'm gonna make them duke it out. Eight, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7. Counselor do be next to yellows is true. So counselor could be here, 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 or here because the counselor can be next to the drunk. It's gotta be bombardier. I'm gonna kill enlightened first of all. And then I think closest evil is clockwise. Oh, this is a lie. It could be equal. No, you can't be counselor, so you're the drunk. Right? It has to be evil. I'm gonna kill the drunk for fun. Moron. That's what you get. Idiot. Fucking stupid. Drink less alcohol. Alright, welcome to the next level. We got the puppeteer. It's a death penalty for confusing me. Now we got new character, puppeteer. Game start, random adjacent villager becomes a puppet. They're evil, but they don't lie. This character, I do think, is a little bit twisted, sick, and evil. Oh, do you guys want to hear a fun fact, by the way? I got a fun fact about this game. I used a asset decompiler to pull art for my thumbnail for the YouTube video today. In their files, they have... Let me find it. Hidden in their files. I have another thing to show you today. 2 whole things to show you on screen. They have this image. Hold on. Where's the open button? Here it is. Hidden in their files, they have this image for if you decompile the game. It's called What Are You Looking For? Zoom in so you can see it. Look out for Chris. But yeah, hidden in their Unity files, they have this guy just sitting there. Good, fun little Easter egg. I did see that because I was just scrolling through the files looking for like characters to put in my thumbnail, and I was like, what are you looking for? Oh, it's a monkey flipping me off. Guys, I'm getting the vibe here that the left side might be more evil. What do you guys thoughts? My sources are telling me that the left side is more evil. What do you think? Could it be? There is a retch over here. 3 out of 4 architects agree. Interesting. You got it? Alright, Lord of Pies, who is it? Hit me. He has got a bomb. What? Okay, so how many lies are there here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lies at this table. This alchemist isn't necessarily... Hold on, I gotta read this puppet ability. It's evil but cannot lie. So couldn't he be the puppet? He's telling the truth, but he could be the puppet. It's possible. So for the left side to be more evil, all of these three would be true if that's the case. Which would mean... I mean, it just can't be. All three of these things have to be lies. It's actually impossible. Like, the math, it doesn't... Wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. Thinking about it. Could this just be all true? And then... You're evil, you're evil... No, it just doesn't add up because there's not enough people to be telling the truth here. Like, we just don't have enough people to kill if all of these guys are telling the truth. Yeah, so we can assume these are all lies. And if we assume these are all lies, that would mean this is the truth. Which would mean this is a lie. So I think these four are what we're looking at here. One of them is corrupted. Card away mean adjacent? Yeah. Yeah, one card away means adjacent. One frozen fox. Let me see this one. Me, a gem crafter. Number 12 is good. The wretch, 2 spaces away. First of all, the wretch is cool. Don't liken the wretch to Jordan Peterson. With the woke left definition of good and evil for starter, in a Petersonian framework, I think that... Curious. Yeah, so Alchemist has to be the puppet, right? With this layout? Fucked up, man. Another L for alchemy. Now, if they're the puppet, like, does Alchemist's ability still trigger if he was the puppet? Is that how it works? Did he actually cure 0 corruptions? Yes, it does. Damn, so he was turned into a puppet and useless. Cool. Good for him. Okay, so the Plague Doctor's corruption went to one of these 2 architects. This is true. I guess it could have gone to Bard as well. So it went to this Bard or this architect. However, in a Petersonian sense, sorry. Joe, thank you for 4 months. Appreciate it. Hi, Cash. Thank you for 61 months. You're gonna go shower? Have a nice shower. Joe, I hope you get your job. If you do get the job, you gotta commute to Times Square 3 times a week. Commuting. Yuck. Good luck. Hopefully it goes well. Cash, take me with you in the shower, by the way. Put me on the phone, and then put me on the sink. Or else. Okay. So, 3 lies, 1 corruption. If I just use Plague Doctor's ability, they either tell me an evil or they tell me someone's not corrupted, and if someone's not corrupted, they're evil. Not corrupted. Moron. Fucking dumbass. Absolute idiot. Shiny, thank you for gifting a sub as well. Appreciate it. I think we can just stab all of these architects. Some of you may die, and I don't mind. Okay, you're the puppeteer. Who do you guys got in the Thunderdome? Who you taking in the freak off? Architect number 1 or architect number 5? Who you feeling? One must be corrupted because of 4? Curious. Is it not? So apparently the puppeteer does not do his ability. And this is why I think that as soon as we have an alchemist, we should shoot him out of a cannon. Thoughts? This is why I think alchemists should be kill on sight. We get the dreamer. Pick a character, learn an evil role. If evil picked, learn correct info. Exciting, right? Okay, we get a shaman, we get a ba, we get a plague doctor, potentially. I was a dreamer. Can these fucking architects... What the fuck is happening? 2 empresses, 2 architects, 2 dreamers. How do we get anything done here? How do we get anything done here? I don't know, boss. That guy could be I don't know. Sure. I was a dreamer. Could be Ba. Could be Shaman. It's true. Many people are saying this. I don't know, man. Okay. I don't know how to use this guy or figure it out. You can tell me. I don't care. Okay. Evils are not adjacent to each other. I was Dreamer. 247 evil. 168 evil. Right is more evil. Right is more evil. Plague Doctor. Wait, so because they are telling me different info, does that mean that this is just the corrupted character? Because if they were telling me the same thing, wouldn't they be telling me, like, that would confirm. So either one of these guys could be evil or corrupted. Or you could be corrupted. Not corrupted. You're right. You're dead. And this is like, technically I shouldn't do this because you could have been corrupted, but you know. I just live life, man. Oh yeah, witness. Learn a character that was affected by an evil ability. Cool. Ooh, Bombardier. How exciting. I am good. 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 Also, Oracle once again saying, "Hey, it's me. I'm the shaman." Come on, Oracle, get your fucking head in the game, man. What are you doing? I'm 4 cards away from the closest evil. This is actually impossible, brother. You can't be 4 cards away from the closest evil. 3, 5, and 6. Why are you pointing at yourself? What is going on in this village? These 3, I'm good. Bishop, it's me. Oracle, it's me. No, I'm evil. No, it's me. I'm evil. You like to look at Oracle's tip? Both characters in my info are good if lying. Okay. So this just is impossible, right? Because if you're lying, then you're evil, but they're both good. Oh, but you could be corrupted. What? 3 or 2 is shot. Oh, they're lying. Oh, wait, what? No. The bombardier is the shaman? Truth nuclear missile. Between 3, 5, and 6, there's a minion, a villager, and an outcast. Isn't this also a lie? Minion. Because you can't be doppelganger, so this is a lie. This is also a lie. I did put myself into a position where I think I might have to guess. What is this? Left side's more evil. You're true. You're safe. Left side's more evil. Thinking. Calculating. If you're evil, this is a lie. This is a lie. So you're corrupted and you're evil? And then this is true? And that would be my 3. What does it say? If lies, all characters in my info are villagers. Oh. Oh, you're the doppelganger. Dude, I wasn't even thinking about this. I just ignored the confessor. You're the doppelganger. You're the villager. You're the minion. Okay. This is true. Truth, nuclear missile. This is a lie. And this is a lie. Could be either one. You. Damn. Unlucky. Puka Witch. Yuck. He's a real architect? Okay. One evil adjacent to me? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Minion is 2 cards away from closest evil. Uh-huh. What do you say? Truth? What do you say? Lying. Uh-huh. I'm thinking about it. I think we gotta do some work in here. Minion is so let's start right here. This is true. If this is true, this is a lie. This is true. This is a lie. You're the wretch. This could be true because it could be these two. And then Puka is here? That's 3 away? Right. Good idea. Okay. So we can start off then. if this is true, this is true, this is false, this is false, right? That's what you would get. This scout would be true if this is the minion, because you'd be 2 away from the wretch. It could be, so this would then have to be shaman. And then, or just normal evil. And then this could be puka. No. For this configuration to work out, I think this is impossible. Because you can't be puka, and you can't be puka, which would mean that you're puka. Oh, and then you're shaman? Puka, shaman, mediums, lying, and corrupted. This is the minion. And this would be true. Okay, so that seems unlikely. Da minion ballin'. Da minion ballin'. Okay, so I think this configuration is impossible. I'm pretty sure this is not valid. Right, because let's take it to its complete logical conclusion, right? This is a lie. This is puka. Here, let's do this is a lie. This is the minion. This is a lie. And you would be shaman, and you would be puka, you would be shaman, you would be corrupted. This is not possible because you would be evil and lying, but you would be telling the truth. Because the right side, you're saying the right side is more evil and the right side is more evil. So this configuration is impossible. Does this mean that we can then say lover is evil? Wretch is evil? If we were counting wretch, this would say equidistant or equal. Humble wretch. Chillin'. Hanging out. Taking her easy. Makes it a valid config? Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. You're right. This is valid. This would be a lie. You're right. And then this would be true. Good catch. I didn't think about the fact. I even knew it, but I didn't think about it. Ah, yes, poet. Learn random info. God, please let it be the bombardier who is fake. 3 is good. 7 is a real knitter. Okay. What? Well, this is getting out of hand. Brother, what do you mean you cured 2 corruptions? No, you fucking didn't. Is he stupid? Alright, Plague Doctors. 1 is evil, 8 is corrupted, 8 is not corrupted. Ah, shit, I don't know who's telling the truth. 1 is evil, 8 is corrupted. Okay. Well, obviously you are lying. Minion is 1 away from the closest evil. He could just be a puppet again. You send both Plague Doctors at each other to find the lie since Plague Doctor can't be corrupted anyway? Oh, true. That's cool. I didn't think about that. That's good to know. So, maybe corrupted, maybe the puppet. So let's examine this. Is Gemcrafter evil? Is Gemcrafter evil? Gemcrafter's evil, then you're evil. You're evil, then you're evil. And you're evil. And you're the puppet. No, this can't be right, can it? You're corrupted by Plague Doctor. Oh, and then you're evil also. So, assuming this is true, right? He's corrupted, you're evil, which would mean that you're evil, you're the... Oh, you could be the puppet, and then there could still be a corruption out there. Hold on. Hang on, thinking about this. Looking into this. Right side is more evil. So the only one that's for sure here is you're evil. Then you're evil. You could be the real knitter, but lying. Oh, but no. Wait, maybe. You could be the real knitter and just lying because you could be Plague Doctor corrupted. Three is a real poet. But in this idea, this would be a lie, which would make you also evil. And I think at this point, this is impossible, right? I think at this stage, this is now impossible. Hang on. Let me start over. I want to go through this again. I want to be sure of this. You're corrupted. And the only way you would be corrupted is from the Plague Doctor corruption. Right? And that's the only Plague Doctor corruption. So you're corrupted. There's no other Plague Doctor corruptions to think about. If this is true and you're evil, you can't be corrupted. And you would have to be evil. And you would have to be evil. And this is assuming this is true, which would make you evil. And then this true and this true. Could this be possible? No, it's one too many. Oh, and then you're the puppeteer. You're the puppet. Which means you're evil. Which means if this is a lie... But at this point, doesn't this have to be a lie? There's just no way this can be true. Also, you're real. This has to be a lie. This is true. This is true. This is true. So you're corrupted. And this is a lie? Really? Oh, you're corrupted. This is the lie. Sorry, Scout. Alchemist, kill on sight again. I mean, it's just the easiest thing to do, man. You see Alchemist, you shoot him dead. He's always evil. I hate that guy. Alright, Lilith. At night, kill a random unrevealed character, deal 2 damage to you. I lie and disguise. And so Lilith, now we have a 4-night, we have to flip 4 cards, and then on the 4th card, she kills a random 5th unrevealed card. Target spotted. He was clockwise. I know that's true. I know that's true, brother. Well, no evil's corrupted, so it seems like you... Or no evil's killed, so it seems like you're chilling. Come on, lover. Come on, lover. Okay, so you're good. You're, lying. So let's see. Lying. Lying. Oh yeah, lying. Sorry. And then there's one Plague Doctor corruption. Hey Leonard, how's it going? How's the game? Good. Very good. I want to kill the Alchemist. Mostly because I don't like him. I'm not a fan of this guy very much. You're good. You can't be puppeteer. If lies, both characters in my info are good. I've been here before. I've played these games before. You have to be the corrupted one, right? Because if you're lying, both characters are good. And the only way this can be true is if you're corrupted. Yeah. That's Counselor. Oh, that's Puppeteer. Oh, Puppeteer, you fucking idiot. You can't even make a puppet. What are you doing? Moron. Alright, that's all of the Ascensions. We now have unlocked all of the cards. There are no new cards to learn. Lilith and Shaman. Both sides are equally evil. Dude, modern politics, am I right, fellas? Oh, dab. 2 is evil. I'm the original baker. Wait, there's no corruption. You're dead. You know Puppeteer's blocked because only 3 villains? Oh, you might be right, actually. I don't know if that show... You're right. Yeah, you could just stab that guy immediately, huh? One evil is adjacent to me. Uh-huh. Oh, true. I am dizzy. Really? Huh. I wonder who it is. You know what? Maybe the centrists are right. You got lucky. Lilith, you told me. Okay. Again, no corruption in this one. Left side is more evil. Seems likely. 8 is a real medium. 6 is a real medium. These guys are kind of popping off. Wait, what do you mean 4 or 7 is a counselor? Hang on a second. Can this be true? Can you tell on yourself? Oh, it's the wretch. You're right. She's looking at the wretch. It's true. Truth nuke. All right, Judge. 6 is lying. What? What? What are these guys doing? You guys gotta collude better. That's embarrassing. You will kill Bombardier and instantly lose. No, because Bombardier says lose if you execute. So you're good. Wow, this board looks fucked up. Puppeteer, Witch, Lilith, Plague Doctor. There are no corrupted characters. Thanks, G. 1 is good. True. There are no corrupted characters. Many people are saying this. Many people have been saying this these days. Puppet is 2 cards away from closest evil? What the fuck are you talking about? E-Dog, thank you for 9 months. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Twitch chat. Judge. Okay, who in this town isn't lying? You're lying. And also dead. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. So, yeah, Plague Doctor isn't lying. True. I think just by process of elimination, Slayer has to be good. No, not necessarily. He could be the puppet. This could be Puppeteer. He could be the puppet. No, wait, how the fuck do you do this? Oh, someone's still corrupted by Shaman. Or Plague Doctor. That's what I'm missing. There's one more lie. So Fortune Teller has to tell me the truth, right? Based on this setup, because you, and you all... one of you two has to be corrupted now, basically. Doesn't Kono, since you found her before she could do anything, I can flip 9? Nah, it was a witch. Hi, Aloysius. How's it going? Okay, so I think all 4 of these characters have to be suspicious. And so I should use Fortune Teller like this. Fortune teller says Bard is evil. Statistically, this is very likely. I would have to say. I think if this is the case, though, you have to be shaman. Unless Gem Crafter could be the puppet, right? You could be the puppet, because this is true. Wait, no, what is Gem Crafter? What is it? They lie. They cannot lie, but they are evil. Stab the Bard? I agree. Sus. Oh, so Gem Crafter is the puppet. Whoa! Because this can't be true, so you can't be the puppet. You're the puppet. What the fuck? What a twist! I didn't see that one coming. You think you know a girl. Okay, so you couldn't kill 8. 6 is saying truth, so this guy's corrupted. And you're the witch, and you're fine. Fucking wacky, man. Who are you? Between 1, 3, and 5, there is a villager, an outcast, and a minion. True. Thanks, Bishop. That was a pretty fun one. I like that round. Alright. Drunk Bombardier, Shaman Ba. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Number 5 or 2 is the Shaman. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Many people are saying this. 3 or 6 is the Shaman. Many people are saying this. What's going on here, fellas? So the scout just, like, can't be evil or the drunk, right? He's just telling the truth. Because it has to be one of you, or one of you two is evil or the drunk. One of you two is evil or the drunk, and one of you two is evil or the drunk. So scout's clear. I like this guy. 3 or 6 is a shaman. 2 or 5 is a shaman. This... one of these could be true. But not both. Drunk is always unique. Oh yeah, unique and not already played. But like, couldn't it be drunk and then someone disguised as the character the drunk became later? Yeah, drunk plus disguised. Yeah. Oh wait, there's a shaman. So this actually... No. Interesting. Interesting. There is a shaman. So actually... no shaman ability. Shaman makes it so that there can be 2 of everyone. Shaman copies a good villager? 2 same villagers. Yeah, that would make sense. Interesting. Okay, let me undo all of this now that I've realized that the shaman is in play. So it's actually, we don't know anything for sure off the bat. Okay, so 2 or 5 is shaman, 3 or 6 is shaman. If this is true, it would have to be you, right? You're the shaman. That's number one. So one possible scenario is this. And then these are both true. I guess it wouldn't have to be this because this could be the drunk. Let's go through the scenarios. This is true. You're the shaman, which would make you and you good. Which would make 1, 2, 3. You ba this true, this true. So this is potentially okay. Possibility 1. Let me mark this. Red. Wait. The humble drunk. This is not possible. Because someone here has to be lying and drunk. Oh, but the drunk is good. So this fortune teller, in this case, this fortune teller would be lying. Okay. I'm gonna still mark this and we're gonna go through everything else. But this actually seems pretty good. Let me do yellow because you would be the outcast. You're the drunk. Are you sure this is correct? Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to be diligent, you know? It doesn't hurt to go run the other scenario really quick. Because if this is true, I believe the other scenario should be that we can find some sort of improbability within it, right? So we just went through this. Now let's go through the case where this is false. 3 or 6 is not a shaman. Well, then 3 or 6 has to be good. So you would be the drunk then, and you would be good. Following that, one of you two would be the shaman, and let's go on. Let me think about this in another way. Closest evil is counterclockwise. One of you two would have to be the shaman. And was it 2 or 5 is the shaman, and then 4 or 5 is evil. True. Which I think would mean in this hypothetical, you would be evil? And then 1, 2, 3. So you would then be good. Let's see those counterclockwise. This would be a lie. This would be a lie. And then this would just be true. So this isn't possible because this is 4 lies. Six was the drunk. Could 3 be ba? The 6th statement would still be false. No, because Oracle has a special thing you have to right click for. If the Oracle is lying, both characters are good. Okay, and so I think that this lineup is impossible because this is 4 lies at the table. This is too many lies. So this can't be the case. So let me walk backwards. Where was I? So you're drunk, which means both of these characters are good. 2 or 5 is shaman. This has to be true. If this isn't shaman, then this has to be shaman in this idea. If this is shaman, this is a lie, so you're good. This is true. Closest equals counterclockwise would be false, so you would be ba, which contradicts scout. Okay, so we can be pretty confident that our first iteration of this is correct. Because there's only two cases for this oracle, and if this oracle is the drunk, all of the logic lines end in dead ends. So this is true, this is true, this is true, you're drunk, you're evil, you're true. Final answer. Hold on, one more thing. If all of this is correct, and I do this on these two characters, you should tell me, is 1 or 6 evil true? Okay. Oh, and then I just stabbed the fucking drunk. Sorry, drunk. Not that sorry, though. Eat shit. And then after all of that, I just shoot the drunk dead in the street. Deserved. Drunk ass fortune teller. Alright. What's up next? Minion Ballin, Counselor Drunk. No, not drunk, sorry. Lilith, Doppelganger Bombardier. The game knows you right on the screen. Yes. Hold on. Is bomb? I'm my 4. Oh no. One is evil, 3, 6, or 4. I guess we'll never know. 8 is good. I guess we'll never know. Well, actually, we know. So this is true, right? This is good. 6 is confirmed good. Cool, because the evil's killed at 0 of 3. So this is good. You're good. You're gem crafter. Good to know. 1 is evil, 4, 8, 9. Who else? 10? I am good. Many people are saying this in this town. Many such cases. I want 7. All eyes on Bombardier. Bye, Leonard. See you later. Okay, so I know you two are not evil. 5 and 6, for whatever that's worth. Trust 7, shoot bomb? Maybe not. Alright, let's begin our untangling, shall we? 4, 8, 9 are 1 is evil. So you're saying these 3. I think we don't know this for sure, but one of the doppelgangers could be Empress, right? Presumably. Where do I want to start this? There's only one pair of evils? If this is true, it would have to be like you. Well, it can't be you, of course. Oh, no, because you could be counselor. You could be doppelganger. Obviously, you're bombardier. Oh, or you could be doppelganger, actually. And then you could be evil. This could be a pair. This could be the corpse of a doppelganger. And then Lilith is you. This is potentially. So let's continue. I think that it's good to just try scenarios that are quick. 1 is evil, 9, 8, or 4. This would be true. Closest evil is counterclockwise. This would be false. This line is incorrect. Tickle thy magic pickle, hello. What dost thou document this blight? Sorry, I don't speak British. My apologies. I'm gonna go with yes. Oh yeah, also if yeah, so 1 is evil, 3, 6, or 4. If this is a lie, Gemcrafter would have to be good. But if Gemcrafter is good, Empress has to be good, right? So these two actually clear each other because there's no corruption on this deck. So this Empress has to be good and Gemcrafter also has to be good. We know that. Oh, which means you have to be the counselor. Because this... Oh, no, we don't know this for sure because we don't know who these dead bodies are. You lie in a roguelike, do you only have 3 options? You know, some people have said that conversation with other people is sort of like a roguelike. I've been saying that. Double good but lie? No, Doppelganger is just a copy of a random villager that's in play. They're good though, and they tell the truth. 3 and good. 3 and 8 are good, and 6 is dead, and then 4 is bad. 3 and 8 are good. Oh, true. This is truth nuke. Which can't be true? Oh no, this means that the evils aren't next to each other at all. If that's the case. Oh, also, you would have to be evil. And you would have to be evil, right? You're counselor, you're doppelganger. Between conversations with essentials, you can't get past the language barrier difficulty setting. I don't know what the fuck the devs were thinking with the Tower of Babel update, man. Korean is so overpowered. It's not even a real win if you're speaking Korean, man. Everyone knows. Okay, I like this. Dominions? The counselors? The Lilises? I wish I could flip over the dead guys. Okay, what's next? Twin, Dominion, and Ba. I would love for this to be no Plague Doctor. I cured 1 corruption, extremely likely. Another boring Korean run where you spam Google Translate. I know, man, I know. The Anyong meta is so broken. I can't live like this anymore. Between 1, 5, and 7, there's a villager, an outcast, and a minion. If you're lying, all are villagers. So this is true. And so if this is true, he's evil? Is that how this works? No, wait. Wait a minute. I counted you. It's you. 1, 5, 7. This could be true, or it could be false. No, if you're lying... No, so you're for sure. I understand. You're for sure right. Because if you are lying, they're all villagers. But Plague Doctor's right there. So you're clear. Could be these two, potentially. Could be these two for Scout. Wait, it can't be these two. Alright, never mind, Scout. Fuck off. Okay, between 3, 6, and 7, there's a villager, a minion, and an outcast. 3, 6, 7. Wrong, moron. Incorrect. There's no doppelganger. Oh, and with Plague Doctor, I just checked. Not corrupted. Fucking stupid ass, bitch ass idiot. Okay, where's Ba? 1, 2, 3. It's you or it's you. I hate that the alchemist is good. I don't like that. What do you say? True? Truth nuke? Okay. So then Jester would say 1 evil here. Come on, man. Can't you at least try? There are 0 evils. Her dead body's right there. Come on, man. Could he be corrupted? No. What the hell? There's only 1 evil? Is Puka? I am the original baker. I cured 0 corruptions. What do you mean there's only 1 pair of evil? 1 card. I cured 1. Oh, shit. This one's looking a little tricky, man. This one's looking a little tricky. I don't know. So here's the only thing I don't really understand. If this is Puka, shouldn't she have corrupted this alchemist? So isn't it you? But then how are you lying? But this is true. These two are true. Corruption only hits the villagers. Oh, and the doppelganger is not a villager, so she doesn't get corrupted even though she transforms. Dude, doppelganger alchemist is OP, isn't it? Is this not the most broken shit in this meta? You doppelganger alchemist guaranteed corruption cure? This shit's broken. They gotta nerf this for sure. They must nerf this. So you're Puka. What? Wait, you're Puka? Wait, who's Puka? You're Puka? No. Oh, you're doppelganger. Wait, you're a doppelganger? This guy's not a doppelganger? You're a doppelganger. Is this a reveal order thing? Why doesn't this one cure first? Because I reveal you. Alchemist goes when the game starts, but so does Doppelganger. Is this just an ordering thing? Like this goes first, then Doppelganger? Always? Doppelganger always goes after first Alchemist? I don't think the Doppelganger can cure corruptions? Really? Dude, I'm telling you, this alchemist shit is actually so fucking confusing. What do you mean he can't cure corruptions? But every other doppelganger effect is right. It must be that the doppelganger goes second, like after the game has already started. Like this is a game start effect and this is a game start effect, but then this one just always goes second. Like alchemist goes, cures these 4, then you go and there's nobody to cure. That must be how it goes. Just let me kill the doppelganger. Yeah, doppelganger doesn't get corrupted because they're not a villager, exactly. That was the last level of Ascension 4? Okay. Drunk, puppeteer, Lilith. Left side's more evil. One is evil 8, 4, or 5. Let's leave one of these and try to get it killed by Lilith. Okay, that's cool too. That's chill. Dreamer? 8 is a real dreamer? I am 3 cards away from a corrupted character. Okay. So we have 3 evils, 1 drunk. So we have 3 evils, 3 lies, 1 true evil. Eight, 4, 5, 1 is evil. If this is true, all characters in the info are good. Or sorry, if this is a lie, good, good, good. Potentially. If that's true, one of you two is the drunk. And this is not impossible. This is evil. So you're Lilith, you're puppeteer, you're the puppet, and then you're the drunk. If you use Jester ability twice as round, his ability recharges after the night. His ability recharges? What? I'll have to try that out. Alright. So I'm gonna follow through on this configuration. I'm gonna go Jester on these 3. There are 0 evils. You're the puppet. You're the puppeteer. You're Lilith. You're the drunk. If all of that is true, what do you say here? You're saying one of these guys is the drunk. And Dreamer, you're saying that's puppet. Okay, this is super extremely likely. You know what, drunk? You got my ass. Mouse over the night cycle tooltip. Real card. The clock ticks. After 4 ticks, the night falls. During the night, some demons might kill and various characters can take actions. After every character has acted, the game returns to daytime. Every usable does? That's crazy. Hookah Shaman Plague Doctor. 1 away from a corrupted character. 2 away from a corrupted character. No evils are adjacent to me. 1 evil is adjacent to me. Plague Doctor. Okay. 1 is evil. 1, 5, or 8. Those evils clockwise. I mean, clowns are jesters. They're kind of evil. Some are saying this. So there's 3 corruptions, potentially. And potentially that would put us at 5 lies on this board of 8. So let's begin with assuming Plague Doctor is good, right? Because there's 1 outcast, which means you have to be good. You two... Those evils clockwise. You two are saying this guy's corrupted. You're saying he's an evil bastard. You're saying one of these two is evil. You're saying Poet's evil. And Poet's saying nobody's evil. Yeah, I like Plague Doctor Jester. 7 is evil, 8's corrupted. Damn. Okay, so they're both true? Oh. And then you're corrupted. You're good. But corrupted, so lying. This is a lie? What? Wait, really? Hold on. Why isn't that true? Why isn't it you? Is this... Oh, you're Plague Doctor! Oh, it's the Plague Doctor corruption. Damn. You got my ass. And then you have to be evil. But before I take this shot, let me make 100% sure of this. I mean, it has to be true, but let me be 100% sure. There are 2 evils. This doesn't help me. It's gotta be you. That's tough. That's a good one. The Plague Doctor corruption. Got my ass. Sorry, Poet. There's no difference between minion and demon. Yeah, the minions, they're the little yellow guys. And then the demon, I think, is Gru. No, sorry. Demons, always disguise as a unique villager, and they can't be... And because this says unique villager, that means they can't be outcasts. The puppeteers, or like the minions, can be anything. And they're likely to copy. 138. There's a villager, an outcast, and a minion. I am dizzy. Many people are saying this. I'm 3 away from the closest evil. Lilith is 2 cards away from the closest evil. I am the original baker. What's up, G? Try reuse? Someone said Plague Doctor doesn't. I guess I could do fortune tellers. So Plague Doctor, I think, has to be good. Because you can't be the puppeteer. Because that would make this the puppet. But this isn't true if you're the puppeteer. So we can check this. Not corrupted, so you're puppet. I don't like what that means. I don't like what that means. Fuck you. Okay, so I need to find Lilith. Lilith is 2 cards away from the closest evil. But there are still 2 lies at this table, because one of you is drunk and one of you is plague doctored. So, of these 3, they are probably all lying, unless the drunk is bald in a ditch somewhere. So fortune teller should tell me yes. Yes. Okay, so this is correct. Which means it's you and it's between these 2, right? One of you's plague doctored and one of you's, what was it, 138? Oh, I knew this had to be, you had to be good, actually. Okay, I'm gonna make Scout. Yeah, and then Hunter's corrupted. That was a 50-50 though. I can't believe I can't believe Lilith killed the drunk. That's fucked up. Why would Lilith do that? Wretch, Plague Doctor, Puppeteer, Bah. I cured one corruption. Liar! I'm one card away from the closest evil. True. I cured two corruptions. Liar? Not even possible. There's no corruption on this board. Wait a minute. Wait, these guys are both lying. Come on, fellas. Alright, are any of these guys evil? What? No way. Oh yeah, one of you's the puppet. What would you have to tell me the truth? I mean, it's gotta be you. It can't be Confessor. Oh, it could be Confessor, actually. I chose to believe in Confessor. Oh no, Confessor would say she's dizzy if she's evil, actually. Never mind. Okay. Lilith. Fortune Teller. So you're telling me that on this turn I go Fortune Teller on these two or three evil, true, and then this resets? Oh my god, it does reset. Whoa. That's crazy. I am good. Let me go in here and write, let me write down what she says originally. I'll write it in green. It's probably just for like the future, right? 2 or 3 D. And the Plague Doctors after each other? Oh, good idea. Not corrupted. 1 is evil, 3 is corrupted. But the Plague Doctors can't be corrupted, right? It'll never see myself as corrupted, so that means this is a lie? Is the thought process? Oh, and if this is a lie, right? That means this is good and this is good. And if that's true, then you're evil. What? No. Okay, so that's not how it works. What's wrong with that logic? Oh, it could be corrupted. You're right, it could be corrupted. He's so right. Sorry, Enlightened. And for gore. Oh, so I should use this, pick 2 characters. Minion, Ballin, and... Well, no, I don't want Minion, Ballin. I want you and you. Well, this is a lie. And this is a lie. Okay, so both of you are lying. I know that now. 1 evil is adjacent to me. But it can't be the Fortune Teller. 1 is evil, 1, 3, or 5. So we can check this Fortune Teller, I think like this. Right. So since you said false, doesn't that mean you're evil? Well, I guess it just means you're lying. The suspiciously unkilled number 9. Oh, did you number 9? Oh, number 9 didn't die. Number 5 is good. Huh. Huh. Hmm. You're right. Sorry, enlightened. Like Dr. Twin Minion Lilith. Evils are not adjacent to each other. 4, 5, 6, there's a minion, an outcast, and a villager. 4, 7, 1, there's an outcast, a villager, and a minion. Okay. I have no abilities, just flip one. One away from a corrupted character? Well, I guess we'll never know. I love when they tell the dumbest lie of all time. Hunter, no you're not. So this dude's lying. Hunter, there are two evils. Is he stupid? He might be stupid. He could be stupid. Okay. One of the two bishops also is evil. Which, if you're, hypothetically, right? If you're evil, you would not be able to be evil. He could be corrupted. Plague Doctor, is he corrupted? He's not corrupted. His ass is not corrupted. Well, well, well. I'm 24 cards away from the closest evil. I'm 3 towns away from the closest evil right now. Is there any tech for Druid, or in this board, do I just use Druid on Plague Doctor and go like, hey Druid, are you evil? Because I think I just say, hey Druid, are you evil here? Oh, also both of the bishops are lying. Yeah, you're good. You're both lying, so this has to be right. This has to be right. You're a dead body. And so if this is right, you're corrupted and you're evil? 4, 5, 6, all true. And then these are all villagers. 1, 4, 7. So it's you. Yeah. Corrupted. Cool. Poisoner, Witch, Lilith. Man, they love giving me Lilith. I am good. Many people saying this. I could have used Jester ability there. Sorry. 1 is evil, 1, 4, or 3. Learn a random outcast among them, if any. So you should say... That's a lie. And then Jester, pick 3. And you should say how many evils? 2. Between 1, 5. So if this is true, you're evil. You're evil. Because 1, 2, 5. We know you're good. 1, 3, 4 is lying, so that would be you're good. This is just a hypothetical with the information we have right now. Obviously, there's more information over here. Druid. Are you the drunk? Are you le drunk? Alright, fortune teller, are any of these guys evil? Someone is not being very truthful with me right now. Oh, you can't reveal even if there's a dead body? Hmm. Okay, so this is all of my information then. Is 1 or 6 evil true? So, what do we have? This configuration is valid. Maybe. Bombardiers right there, pull the trigger. Hmm. Uncorrupted? No, there's a corrupted because there's a poisoner. One person here is corrupted, which is why we didn't just shoot the knight dead immediately. Because if you're poisoner, you're corrupted, you're evil. I think I do have to shoot someone here. I thought I was going to get another reset, but I think I have to shoot someone. I like shooting Druid here. Because, well, let me take this back. Right, so we had drawing mode, please. We had green, green, green. This is staying green. We had lie, 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 right? And in this hypothetical, it would be like red, red, unknown. Because it could be poisoner here, or it could be... Anyway. So, let's just keep this in mind. Now, that's assuming this is true. Let's now assume this is false. Among 1, 2, 5, there are 2 evils. If this is false, then there are 1 or 0 evils among these 3. 1 or 0. So we have to do 2 cases. Let's do 0 evils. Good, good. 1 is evil, 1, 3, or 4. You, basically. And then you could be corrupted, and you could be evil. This is also valid. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Could also be true, just because we are missing some information. Hello? Hello? I'm back, I'm back, he's back, I'm back. Hello, I'm back. It was a pretty good little 1-2 there. My internet went out really quick, right? And then when I reconnected to the internet, my PC blue screened. Very cool, very exciting. Love that. Hopefully, not a bad thing. I do think maybe there's something wrong with my computer. It's been so. We could do a little tech support corner. My PC sometimes, if it turns off and then I turn it on again, like if I turn it off, like if I reset it or anything after using it, my PC will give me a little warning that says my CPU is too hot, right? It gives me like a warning, CPU too hot, make sure the fan is and the heatsink are attached or whatever, right? So then I run the CPU monitor, like I run a hardware monitor to watch the temperatures, and it never goes higher than like 85 at the highest for temperature. And I'm like, is that really too hot? Am I worried at 85 Celsius? I don't know. Am I running stress? But it's like, I don't know. I guess no, I'm not running stress when I monitor. That's true. You're like, I just turned my computer back on, right? After getting that message, and I opened the monitor, and it says, what does it say we're at right now? Hold on, looking into this. I swear I opened it. Where is it? Here it is. Need to run stress for it to heat, then read it? Oh, really? Like, but why is it giving me a warning saying it's running too hot then? If it's not actually, like, if it's not running under stress. I mean, maybe streaming is running it under stress. I don't know. Was it giving me a warning? It's giving me a warning when I reboot my computer. Like, when I just returned my computer back on, it was like, warning, running too hot. It's not applicable if 85 could be too hot. Oh, God, I don't want to open my PC up, though, and go find thermal paste, man. It seems so fucking annoying. I guess I should do it. Okay, let me, I tried to get the game to pick up and it wasn't picking up, so I might have to fuck with it a little bit. OBS is never happy after a crash like that. So I might have to set up a new... Let me just leave it like this. Usually Windows boot screen or something. Of course, there's a critical event, and then on the next boot it tells me that. Is it gonna pick up the game? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's very strange. I should maybe just open it up and throw on some more thermal paste, right? It seems not the worst idea. But I don't know. I have to find the thermal paste. That's the real thing stopping me. I don't know where it is. Anyway, you guys want to play a little more Demon Bluff? I won, by the way, if you're curious. I did win that round right before my PC blue screened. I am smart and handsome and really cool. But yeah, we'll probably do like one or two more. Like, oh, can we do endless? Sure, we can do endless. Why not? I haven't played endless. Increased difficulty. Every village is randomized. More challenging characters and scenarios. What was the solution? I don't remember. I think it was Fortune Teller was evil, and then I think it was Fortune Teller. Yeah, it was Fortune Teller was the poisoner, and then the one, like, I think 2 and 3 were evil, something like that. Something doesn't change like fast forward was a little harder. I was run it. There are 3 evils, find and kill them. Okay. Ah, okay. Alright, so Shaman, Minion, Lilith. They love giving me Lilith today, man. Fortune Teller, Lover. You may as well just do like 2 of these at random, right? Okay. Plague Doctor. 6 or 7 evil true. Well, 7's probably not evil. Is there an ice cube on the screen? What are you talking shit about? That's Chris Griffin. That's Chris Blanky. He's the source of killing everything. He's the Omega. 3 is good. I cured 2 corruptions? No, you didn't. That's a lie. 1 is evil, 2, 6, or 7. It's not looking good for you, Alchemist. I gotta say. It's not looking very good for you, buddy. Okay, so 6, 7, true. 4, 5, false. So let me run 4, 5, false. 6, 7, true. So they are both saying the same thing. These 2 fortune tellers are saying the same thing every time. Do we know? No, so there's 2 outcasts? Is that right? Oh, there's only 1 outcast. Oh. There's only 1 outcast. So, Plague Doctor. I think it's possible that it's Plague Doctor. Let me do this. True, and I know one of those is evil. And I know one of those is evil. Okay, so these 2 fortune tellers are both telling me the truth. Right? Because we know that this is true. One of these two is evil. So what did they say? One of these two is evil? And what did I do? I did 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, true. Outcast can't be corrupted. Not corrupted. Okay. So this is... She should say no corruptive real. Okay, so she's real, which means he's fake. 1 is evil. 2, 6, 7. If you're lying, all 3 of these are good. So lying, potentially lying. So that'd be 2, 6, 7. You're corrupted. You're good and dead. And so you would be evil, you would be evil, you would be evil, and you would be lying. So this is not correct because this is too many. This is too many lies, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lies, and only 4 total lies. So then, following this line, you are good. Poet gets info and is corrupted. Do they get the same? I don't know shit about Poet. I don't know a thing about Poet. I don't understand how that character works in the slightest. We know this is good, and we know you're good, so Alchemist has to be evil. Another day, another old man dead and buried. Later, idiot. And I think we know Bombardier is also evil. And one of you two is corrupted, and one of you two is evil. Oh, but I know it's 5 because these guys both said that. Wait, what did they say? Did they say 4 and 5, 1 is evil? Because they did 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? I wish I could remember. I should have marked it. Oh, well, I have the lives. Okay. Was it 4, 5 false? Damn. My fault. Okay. 1 outcast, 1 minion, 1 demon, 4 villagers. I am dizzy. True. 6 is good. Okay. I couldn't kill 1. So either you're the drunk and you're evil, or you're the drunk. So one of you two has to be the drunk now, right? We can make that assertion pretty cleanly. What else here? 3 cards away from the corrupted character. Could be true, which would make you the drunk, which would make you unknown. Minion is 3 away. 6 is good. Let's do... Learn how many are evil. It could be 2. I had the right to see info for the previous day. What does that do for me, though? Like, what info from the previous day matters today? Does that matter for Endless in some way? Could be minion. Does this just not help me? Yeah, okay, this just doesn't help me. Could be minion, but that was incorrect. Wait, so that just means... Wait, what does this mean? Learn an evil role. So this is nothing for the dreamer. You could be anything now. Because I didn't pick an evil character. Okay, I think that you could be anything. And you could also be anything. You could also... Okay, this is hell. I don't know anything here. Except that this is true. I know this is true. I know that's right. I know that's right. You need 3 cards away from the closest evil. One, two, three. So it could be you two. Could be you two, but it couldn't be you two. If 6 is true, it's 7 and 3, exactly. So if this is true, it's you and you. And then this is true. So we should check with this. Okay, so it's not these two. It's actually these two, right? For this to be correct. Because if this is a lie, for these two to be true, then there's 3 lies. So it's gotta be this. Thanks, bye. Once again, the drunk dies. And nobody's sad about it. Alright, what are we looking at? Bombardier, Plague Doctor, Shaman, Puka. And only 1 outcast. 1 is evil, 1, 2, or 6. 2 evils killed and 1 drunk. Yeah, another perfect. GG. 1 or 7 is a shaman. Seems likely. So... 2 bards, 2 empresses. I gotta place Puka. Right. Fortune teller, pick 2 characters, learn if any of them are evil. 1, 2, 6. So let's make some assumptions here, I think is how we have to go about this. Assume this is false. That would make 1, 2, 6 true. 1 is evil of these 3. If we assume you're evil and shaman, this is true. This is false. This is false. This is false, right? Because this would have to be Puka. Hypothetically. And if all of this works out, then Plague Doctor would tell me you're corrupted. And you are not corrupted. Which means that you're not Puka. Which means that you're not Shaman. Which means that you're not Puka either. Which means that this is true. I think. Not necessarily. You could be Puka. And then this would be false. This would be false. 1, 2, 7. And then you would be corrupted. 1, 2, 7. And 1, 2, 6. But you would be corrupted but not evil. You would be corrupted but not evil. But then it would be good, good, good. Good, good, good. And then you would be shaman. Potentially. I mean, game, can you believe I pinged you personally directly twice in 1 day? What the hell? Yeah, I added you specifically. What of it? What's this dude talking about? I'm doing math. Leave me alone. Okay, so I think we do Fortune Teller on these 2. And that means that... I think that means this is Puka and this is Shaman. No? Okay. Alright, well that's just wrong. So this is Puka. Hold on. So this is true. I was incorrect today. 1, 2, 6, 1 is evil. 1 of you 3 is evil. And then 1, 2, 7, 1 of you 3 is evil. I think this means... Well, first of all, this means you can't be... I also wasn't even factoring in the Plague Doctor. I think it's over for me. I can recover this. I can fix this. So is 1 or 5 evil? True. You were not corrupted. This is not Puka as a result. And this is not Puka. I gotta remember the Plague Doctor, man. I gotta remember the Plague Doctor. I must. I think I'm about to get cooked on this one, though. This is a lie, guaranteed. We can now lock that in. Because you can't be Puka. Oh no, this isn't a lie guaranteed. You could be Plague Doctored. If you're Plague Doctored, and this is true... I think I need a mental reset. I think it's super over. I can't find it. 1, 2, 7. 1 is evil. I think I stab a random person and then we just run it back. Seven is lying, but 7 could be telling the truth if this bard is corrupted. No. You're right. 7 can't be telling the truth, because then there's nowhere to place Puka. So this is fine. You're lying. Which means this character is not corrupted. If this character is not corrupted... One, 2, or 7. 1 is evil. Wait, 1, 2, or 6, 1 is evil guaranteed. But only 1 is evil. I think I'm getting the feeling that this is Puka. And this is Shaman. But no. If this is Puka... So let's say... Puka, corrupted. No. Okay, so this can't be Puka. Hang on. Is 7 Puka, 6 Shaman? Probably. That seems fine. 7 Puka. This is a lie. You're Plague Doctor corrupted. Alright, I'm down. 7 Shaman. Wait, don't stab that character. 7 could be Puka. Okay. So actually, on this board, there was only 1 corrupted character because Puka was here. Brutal. Alright. Plague Doctor, Drunk, Shaman, Puka. Drunk plus Shaman. Eek. Puka's 3 cards away from closest evil. I am 3 cards away from closest evil. Okay. Cool. Very nice. 5 or 2 is Shaman, 6 or 3 is Shaman. So there's a little overlap here, right? Where these both can't be true, so one of them has to be lying. I'm 3 cards away, so you're saying it's one of these two. Puka's 3 cards away. These 2 statements can't both be true. Because if one of these two is evil, then Puka can't be 3 away and this be true, right? Like if you're evil, Puka can't be 3 away because Puka would be the poet, and then this would be true. Okay, so one of you two is lying, one of you two is lying. One is evil, 1, 4, or 7. And what if I just Jester these 3? What do you get? There's 1 evil. Okay, so these guys are saying the same thing. So either they're... If Empress is lying, all 3 of these characters are good. Which would mean that Jester is lying. There should be no duplicates? No, there's a shaman, so there can be duplicates. 1, 4, 7. If this were true, or if you were lying, let's go, these 3 are good. Then you are lying. And I think it's impossible to place Puka in this position. Right? No, it's not impossible to place Puka in this position. Because it's not necessarily... One of these could be a lie, because one of these could be the drunk. 2 or 5 is a shaman. Would most likely be true. 6 or 3 is a shaman. Could be the drunk. There has to be duplicates? I don't think there has to be duplicates. I think there just can be duplicates. Oh no, it says there are 2 same villager roles in current village. Does this mean that there... Oh, does shaman make it so that there has to be a duplicate? Is that what this means? I thought it just was a can. Is it a has to be with shaman? Yes? Oh, so one of the pairs is good. Oh, that's cool. And if one of the pairs is good, so... If one of the pairs is good, that means that... So the only way for one of the paired characters to be drunk is if the other one is evil, right? Because otherwise drunk has to be a unique character. Unless drunk's uniqueness gets overwritten by shaman, but I assume not. Okay. Pair can't both be good. Let's see. True, because they're saying this. They're saying different things. So that means that the poets are both good. But isn't this also impossible? I am 3 cards away from the closest evil. Which would mean that it would be you would be evil, and then... No, so this... Unless, like... Oh, true. Puka could just make one of the poets lie. That's true. We're just saying that they're good. Right. Okay. Okay. So one of you two is definitely... So the... Oh, man. So Puka changes everything in this. Okay, hold on. I gotta stop with this good, bad nonsense. We gotta go back to the way to talk about this. Who's lying? Also, where's my Plague Doctor? Is my Plague Doctor just not here? One of you is drunk? Okay. So if we assume what? You're lying. And one of you is lying. So let's assume this is true, this is false. This is true. You are... lying but not evil. So then you would be the drunk? You would be Puka? Or the shaman, I guess it doesn't matter. And then, no, you would be shaman, you would be Puka, you're the drunk. Or one of you is the drunk. You'll crash out soon. Bye, Shiny. Have a good night. I don't know, man. This one seems impossible. This one seems so hard to actually figure out who's telling the truth. Okay, so let's make an assumption that this is a lie. Right, let's start back here. Then these three are true. Not true. Good. Not necessarily telling me the truth, just good. If those three are good, it could be your Puka, and you're corrupting both of these into lies. And then there's one evil among 1, 4, 7. If this is Puka and this is a lie, these three are good, which would make this a lie. And then 5 or 2 is shaman, would make, you'd have to have this be true and then this be drunk. You would be shaman, you would be Puka. And this would be a lie. So this configuration is not okay. That's your first point. This board layout is not possible. So then I think that means that if you walk this back, you can't be shaman. Well, not that you can't be shaman, you can't be Puka, right? Because if you let me walk through it one more time. Assuming you're corrupted, this is Puka, this is corrupted. 6 or 3 is a shaman, is false, which doesn't really matter. The main thing here is if this is corrupted, 1, 4, 7 are good, so these are good. And then this is a lie. I guess this could work out if one of these two is the drunk. Okay, I'm gonna stab the jester. Okay, he is telling the truth. Sorry, jester. Unfortunate for you, though. I'm sick of this shit. I'm gonna stab the jester. So 1 of 1, 4, 7 is evil. And if that's true, then this is true. And if this is true, this is false. If this is false, 1 is evil, 1, 4, or 7. Yeah, if 2 and 5 are true, one of these two is evil. That is correct. Yeah. Which would mean we can use fortune teller here to see. Is 2 or 5 evil true? So you're lying. For sure. You're lying. So it looks like number 8 is Puka, and then number 4 is Shaman. That's what it looks like here. And then that would be... So you would be evil, you would be evil, you two would be lying, this would be true, this would be true. I think this is our configuration. I forgot about the drunk. Oh well. That was tough. That was a very hard board to solve. I cured 1 corruption. We have a doppelganger here. 1 is evil, 1, 2, or 6. 2 is a real alchemist. This and this would line up to be correct. Could this be true? Closest evil is counterclockwise? I guess it could be true. Only 1 pair of evils. There's only 1 pair of evils. If 1 is evil, I like to start here because I feel like you get the most information out of this being false. 1 is evil, 1, 2, 6, right? So I would give you these 3 clean. 1, 2, and that would give you this clean, this evil. Oh, and then this would be false, which would make this false. So this isn't true, which means that the Empress has to be telling me the truth. Because this is 4 lies, and there can only be 2 in this case. So this is not true. So we should give Empress true. So 1 of 1, 2, or 6 is evil. Try stabbing 3. If the alchemist is the poisoner and he corrupted the knight, I take 9 damage for stabbing the knight. So you can't take the shot yet. Because it could be 2 and 4. Alchemist is evil, knight's poisoned. No, I guess it couldn't be that. Because if alchemist is evil and the knight is poisoned, then both the knitters are lying. Okay, so we can just stab the knight. Cool. Closest evil is counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So where's that put us? It doesn't like change a bunch. It could be doppelganger. No, doppelganger can only copy someone in play. There'd have to be 2 knights for knight to be doppelganger. And I think if knight is doppelganger knight would still not die. So there's 3 lies on this board. We know that. And it's 1 of you two or 1 of you two. It has to be. Because only 1 of you can be doppelganger. Which... And so let's take it back. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Assume this is false. That would mean you're saying the closest evil is over here or equidistant. So it could be like this. No, could not be like this. Definitely not like that. If we're thinking like poisoner, poisons enlightened, this is Ba, was my thought. But no. This one's also kind of difficult. Only 2 lies? No, there could be 3. I'm pretty sure. Because it could be this. Could it be this? I guess that's where we should start. You're right. We should just look at if Alchemist is telling the truth. Because if Alchemist is telling the truth, then it makes things a lot simpler. So, what if you're poisoner, you're corrupted? Is this possible? You would have to be telling me a lie. Which would mean you're telling me the truth, but you're lying. And you're telling me the truth. So this is 4 lies. So that's a no. And how about you're poisoner, you're corrupted? Where would that put us? That would put us at lie, truth, lie. So also incorrect. Okay. So Alchemist has to be telling us the truth. He cured 1 corruption. So it can be then, this is true. This has to be a lie? This could be a lie. You could be corrupted. This could be poisoner corrupted telling me the truth? No. Because this doesn't work out. Okay. But this is for sure a lie. Guaranteed a lie. There's no corruption if Alchemist tells the truth. That's true. Good point. Good point. True. What does that mean? There's no corruption, which means that poisoner has to be one of you 3. Whatever that means for me. I'm feeling like it's the 2 knitters, right? Corrupted 4. It could also be 1 corrupted 8, could it not? And then, I guess not. Hold on, not true. Hold on. I'll get there. Yeah, I'm down with it just being the 2 enlightens. I'm with you now. Oh, look at this board. Minion Ba. Maybe there's no drunk. Wretch, Bard. Uh-huh. Well, since the only corruption here is from drunk, so I could just stab both of these. Oh, sorry, drunk. I don't really care about your death. And then this is a lie. That one was a little easier. F for drunk. I feel like you could try to solve it out to save the drunk, but also I don't fucking care about the stupid ass drunk, man. This is a Lilith map. Knight could be corrupted. Knight could just be evil. Slayer couldn't kill 1. Aye, Captain. 3 is a real Slayer. Does his ability reset? His ability does not reset. Okay. So it had to guarantee drunk kill. True. True. Alright, Druid. Let's see it. Among 7, 8, and 6, there are no outcasts. Curious, isn't it? Shaman is 2 cards away from the closest evil. 3's a real Slayer. This could be... I'm a little worried about just stabbing the knights, but I know that neither of these characters were poisoner, right? So I can probably just stab this knight to verify what Slayer's saying. Yeah. So if you're lying, that means you're either corrupted or evil. You could be evil and corrupting the night, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have taken a shot at this, because what if I'm wrong, right? What if this is Poisoner poisoning this night, and then the Slayer is just Lilith or something, right? I guess I shouldn't take this shot. Because it could have been, like, Poisoner corrupted... No, it would have been Poisoner corrupted evil evil. I guess that wouldn't be possible because everything else on the board would have to be true. Okay, so, hey Dreamer, is that Shaman? Could be Shaman. People are saying this. I think that means Druid has to be evil because Druid is saying that there are no outcasts among 6, 7, 8. The only way this could be a corruption lie is if this were Poisoner, but then this would be true. So Druid is evil for sure. And then... if you're Poisoner, this is corrupted. This would be fine and this would have killed, so you can't be poisoned. Like, this has to be true, right? But what if you're lying like this? Then this is fake, and then this is real. Okay, so Scout has to be telling me the truth. Shaman is 2 cards away, so Shaman is Slayer. Or sorry, Poisoner is Slayer, and they poison the medium. Okay, that one was satisfying. Puppeteer Ba? Hunter. I am the original baker. I was a poet. I am the original baker. I was a baker. Okay. True. Yeah, I'm the baker? No, I'm the baker, actually. Okay, so this must be Doppelganger, or one of these two must be Doppelganger, right? Which means that one of you 3 has to be the puppet. Oh, and this is also a lie. There's no corruption on this, is there? There's no corruption. I can just kill you. What? How can this possibly be true? Oh, if there's no puppet, you're right. This is the puppeter, this is the doppelganger, this is the Ba? Wait, but doesn't this have to be a lie? Only 2 evils, yeah, true. But I thought this had to be a lie. If they say I was a baker. Is this not a lie? I haven't got hit by a baker twice? What? So it goes, I'm the baker, I'm the original baker. When this character reveals, this becomes baker, and then when this one reveals, this one then also becomes baker. Or like this one becomes baker and then this one becomes baker. That's how this works? Both bakers hit the same target is what you're telling me? We need to bake? So you should tell me the doppelgangers among these 3. Okay. And then that means you have to be puppeteer. That's crazy. 2 turn 3 into a baker, 3 turn 7 into a baker, and then 6 turn 7 into a baker. Wow. Weird. We got Poisoner Puka Doppelganger Wretch today. Or the real bard. What do you mean there are no corrupted characters? Puka after corrupting 2 characters. There's no corrupted characters in this village. So, you're corrupted, you're lying. Could be Puka, true. We're in a random outcast. Get these 3. True. True. I'm 2 cards away from the nearest corrupted character. So this is a lie, but you could be Poisoner, basically, is the problem. And then this could be a lie, but I guess I just stab both of them, because you can never be Poisoner, because then this would be a lie. Okay. Architect got fucking mega corrupted. Double corruption. Brutal. Counselor and drunk and doppelganger. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Ba is 3 away. Slayer, Hunter, Slayer, Bombardier. Okay. Okay. So how many lies are at this table? 3. Maybe 3, because we don't know about the drunk. If the drunk is at this table, it has to be Hunter or Knitter, right? Make the Slayers fight. I have a hypothesis. I don't know if this is true or not, right? But I think that if a puppeteer puppets a Slayer and you tell him to kill himself, he would do it, right? Because he's evil, but his ability still activates and he still tells the truth. So wouldn't he just kill himself? Has anyone tried this? Has anyone had this happen? He's evil, so his ability's disabled? Aw, that's so sad. They should make puppeteered puppet slayers kill themselves. He'd probably say he can't. Aw, man. That's disappointing. Alright. Where was I? So the drunk has to be either the hunter or the knitter, right? Because the drunk can't be a duplicate. Unless it's like duplicate. It was like, you're evil, you're the drunk, right? That could be true as well. In the process of killing the bombardier? That's right. I was gonna kill the bombardier. He's actually the only person I can trust in this village, I think. Unless he's evil, and then it's drunk and doppelganger in this one. Because we know there have to be 2. Because there's 1 outcast plus 1 from counselor. This one seems kind of difficult. I don't know where you start with this. I'm 1 card away from closest evil. I guess you have the Slayers shoot at each other. Okay. So let's say true, true, evil, evil. Then there's 2 lies left over. So then I think one of these slayers is the drunk. I think you're the drunk. I think you're the counselor. And then what would that put me? This would be true. Yeah, I'm with you. 6 is counselor and 4 is drunk. I'm with you. But then this would be a lie. And so would this, right? Wait. 1, 2, 3. This would be true if you were evil. So this is like... This is 4 lies. So it can't be this. Both Slayers could be good. That's true, that's true. I think that's where it has to be. It has to be both Slayers are good. And then this is a lie. This is a lie. This is true. This is true. Or it could be one Slayer is the drunk and one's good also. And then this board configuration is acceptable. Because then this is a lie. This is Ba. 1, 2, 3 away from Counselor. Okay. What? Oh, you're right. Drunk can't be with a real Slayer. Yep, okay. So that's not true. So one of these... So this has to be Counselor, which means this has to be drunk. But how can this possibly be true? Because that means 1, 2, 3. This has to be true. 1, 2, 3. Which means this has to be Ba. But then this is also a lie. Counselor could be next to drunk? Okay. So you're drunk. You're Ba. You're Counselor. But then the Slayer would have killed this guy. Six is drunk. 1 is Counselor. 4 is Ba. 1, 2, 3. A lie, a truth. Nope. Fellas? Is it Bombardier? Is he Counselor? Okay, one of you two has to be evil, right? Both Slayers can't be good because the Hunter says the Hunter is telling the truth. So one of these two is evil for sure. Okay? That's number one. Let me two lies if 1 and 4 are evil. If you're evil and you're evil, you would have to be the drunk, right? Guaranteed you're the drunk. You're the Counselor. You're Ba. This is true. This is true. Wait, is this fine? What's wrong with this? You're right. This is fine. I think this is correct. And then that would make this true. Okay. I'm with you. This seems right to me. Okay. That was tough. The 1 evil, 1 drunk Slayer? That's brutal, man. Fucking drunk. Another drunk round? Come on, man. And 2 away from the closest evil. 8 is a real confessor. True. True. I am 3 cards away from the closest evil. It seems reasonable. I am 2 cards away from the closest evil. Potentially. Between 6, 8, and 7, there's a villager, an outcast, and a minion. Also seems reasonable, actually. That would make you doppelganger. That would make you the villager, and that would make you evil. So just really quick, right? True, false, or true, evil. Oh, we can just check this fortune teller, right? Okay, so you're dead. Or corrupted. But probably dead. But this is starting to look too nice, you know? Between 7, 8, 6, there's a villager, an outcast, a minion. So I think if this is the case, this has to be a lie, and you have to be You have to be Puka. It's the Bishop lying condition. If lying, all characters in my info are villagers, right? So I think this has to be Puka and this has to be corrupted. Yeah, okay. That's my first assessment here. Because if this can't be Puka, right? Because this is true for sure. So I guess this could be Poisoner and this could be Puka potentially. Could be Poisoner poisoned here, Puka poisoned these ones potentially. Or it's Puka and then these two and then Poisoner. So we have to use our Fortune Teller ability here in a way. Oh, I think there's two cases, right? Oh wait, but if you're telling me the truth, it would be you. Like these five are lying. I'm almost certain. Oh, and if that's the case, then this poet is telling me the truth. And you're evil. And if you're evil... Okay, that's Poisoner. Caught. And then for this to work out, you have to be Puka. Right? I think so. I forgot about the drunk, to be honest with you. Double Confessor say dizzy? No, I think the Double Confessor would say I am good, because they are good. What do we have here? Minion, Puppeteer, Ba. Okay. Drunk surrounded by Puka poison are going, huh? What are these guys trying to say to me? Alright, there's no doppelganger or anything like that, and there's like nothing to do with Druid except for see if Druid is evil. So let's just do this. Okay, Druid, you're corrupted. Oh, and oh, there's Plague Doctor. Okay, so Plague Doctor, not corrupted. Druid, you're dead. One down. Puppeteer is one card away from closest evil. It's a good thing Scout was here to tell us the important shit, man. Thank God for Scout. I am 3 cards away. Well, this is a lie. And... you could be corrupted. So we can't just shoot you. Dreamer? Could be Minion. True. True. Give me this one. True. Okay, so evil, evil, true, evil. So it's gotta be you, and then you're the puppet, right? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Oh, one of you is poisoned. Well, you're for sure the puppet. Dude, fucked up. The puppet is saying that the puppeteer is next to him. What a nightmare, man. The poor guy. Alright, it's just a 50-50 here. I think we kill you. Okay, and then you're puppeteer. Cool. Crazy plot twist. He's telling on his own boss. Could the judge have been the puppet? Puppeteer, puppet. Yeah, I guess it could have been that way. Actually true. I think that would make sense as well. Do I have to worry here? No, it's poison or bah. I love Confessor. I'm dizzy. Slayer, you want to check that guy? Good job, G. Okay, the bards are both pointing at Scout as being the guy who's dizzy. That would make this a lie, true, true. Fortune teller. I think we use fortune teller offensively here to try to suss out if this guy's evil. False. Okay. So then you're probably corrupted and you're probably evil. That's my feeling. Yeah, okay. All signs point to poisoner here, corrupted here. Scout, truth, supernova. He tells us the things we need to hear. What we have drunk, plague doctor, twin minion, Lilith. So we can't reuse Slayer's ability. We can reuse Fortune Teller's ability. 4 or 5, no evils. 3 away from the closest evil, so you think it's Bard. I am good. Feel bad when you get Confessor Puppet. Just doing her job, man. Just doing her job. Okay, 2 cards away from the nearest corrupted character. If this is true, then you're not corrupted. You couldn't kill 1. 4 or 5 evil false. So it's looking like it might be these 2. This is my first guess. Or rather, it's looking like these 2 are lying. I should say that. And no matter what, there's going to be 1 corrupted, no matter who's dead here, because if this is a dead plague doctor, then that's 1 corrupted, or there's a drunk. I guess you could be a dead drunk. 3 away from closest evil. Signs point to it being Bard is evil, you're the drunk, and then the judge is the other evil. Let's see. Let's see if that's true. Oh, interesting. So you said false for these 2, true. Oh, it could be Slayer's evil, Bard's drunk as well. Oh, good info. You can use the eye to see what fortune teller said. Oh, that's what they meant by previous days. I get it now. Okay, I think this is... If everything's making sense, right? Because, okay, let me lock in. This will probably be our last one. I think I'm gonna call it a night soon. So let's lock in and end on a high note. Ready? So, we have 4 or 5 false, 2 or 6 true. If you are good and telling me the truth, that clears these 2, and that puts heat pressure on... Is it? No, you said 2 or 6 evil true. Ooh, I think you contradicted yourself. Hold on. This could be evil. And then... Oh no, this guy can't be evil because then Hunter's evil. This is a contradiction within Fortune Teller, right? Because if these guys are not evil, and these guys, between these 2, this guy is evil, then this is a contradiction. Ooh, unless the Hunter's drunk. True. If the Hunter's drunk, then you're evil because you're lying. Unless this... No, you can't be corrupted. So if you're corrupted, you're evil, and you're evil. So if this is all true, then we say the judge here... Okay, you're right. This guy has to be the drunk. And then it has to look like this. Nope. Not correct. I've been led astray. So what does all of this mean? I'm pretty sure the fortune teller's the drunk. I know you're good. And I know you're good. Oh, so it just has to be 4-5, or it could be 3-4. 7 could have been Plague. That's true too. 7 could have been Plague. It's probably 4-5 and then drunk here, right? Because that would make Bard telling me the truth. Unless this is the drunk. But I'm gonna go 4-5. Wait a minute. Truth nuke. Truth nuke. It's you. Can't believe Lilith killed the drunk. Joel, you're telling a lie? Joel never tells a lie. Alright, I wasn't happy with that one. We gotta do one more. Do you think the spinning fish would lie to me? Huh. 2 out of 2 architects say right side is more evil. Wow, this board is ugly. What the fuck am I looking at? If I kill the knight and the knight is the drunk, do I take 9? Or do I just take 2? Has anyone had this interaction? You know what? Let's just find out. Oh. Was there to go on here? There's a dead body there. Which means one of you two is a fake, but that's not really all that exciting. Which I could have had him tell me a lie first. Six could be counselor. True. Just the demo? Yeah. The full game doesn't come out till the start of next year. Okay, so you're the drunk. You have to be the drunk. Because this is true, and one of you has to be... I guess there could be a dreamer under here. Why were you expecting from the knight? Well, the knight doesn't say anything, you just shoot them. But there's nothing stopping the drunk from being a knight. Is there? I don't know. Druid, tell me this is the drunk. Right. So for sure, you're good and this is the drunk. Could have heard a lie? Oh, you're right. For some reason I was thinking the counselor was the dreamer. You're right, you're right. That's what I was thinking about. Are these both lies? Right now, if we find a liar, we just kill them, right? So for these to be true, it has to be you two, doesn't it? Otherwise, it's you two, because then these are both false. The drunk than 4 can't be a real judge. Oh, is that how it works? You're right. Because otherwise drunk wouldn't have picked judge. I think you're right. In 2, 8, and 4, there's an outcast, a villager, and a minion. Between 2, 8, and 4. Oh, doppelganger. Okay, this is true. Wait, so who is it? Oh, isn't it Slayer? It's you, isn't it? Hold on, I don't want to pull the trigger yet. I just want to be sure. Because then you're doppelganger, you're the witch, and you're the bishop. Yeah, it's Slayer. Okay. Alright. Even though that was perfect, I want to do one more. Another drunk? Dude, there's fucking 5 outcasts in this village. Dreamer, Slayer, Plague Doctor, Wretch, Medium, Alchemist, Plague Doctor again, Druid. Well, this one looks like a fucking mess. I think one of these 2 Plague Doctors might not be real. Thoughts? Your thoughts on that? I'll use the pun special here. I'll just send the Plague Doctors at each other. But that just means that if this Plague Doctor says someone's corrupted, just kill this guy. Beat his ass, Slayer. Oh, and so you're lying. And if you're lying... Oh, Alchemist could be the drunk. I was gonna say if you're lying, Alchemist has to be lying, but Alchemist could be lying, he could be the drunk. Or vice versa, right? Well, first of all, Dreamer, you're good. Dreamer! Alright, so... Alchemist could have cured Druid? Lie, truth. You were corrupted? Where's the drunk in this hypothetical? Oh, there might just not be one? No, there is a drunk at this table. Right, there has to be? Yeah, one of these guys is drunk. Because there's not a doppelganger. Right. So I cured 1 corruption. If this is true, but obviously the Slayer is good. He fucking killed someone. If this is true, yeah, there can't be a drunk. Oh, I guess you could be drunk. And then Plague Doctor hit Druid, who then got cured by Alchemist. But then who's evil? Nobody. Oh wait, no, it's just you. Oh wait, it's just this guy. Right. You know, if I stab the medium and is wrong, then they're just the drunk, and that's not a loss either, right? But what if it's like, you're the drunk, you're corrupted by Plague Doctor? It could be this, and then you could be evil. I think... I think the Druid is always safe, right? So I could use the Druid and say, Druid, is it Alchemist? There is a drunk. It is a drunk alchemist. You are drunk. Wait, so who is it? Wait a minute. Who's evil? Anybody? It's not you, I think. So it's either Dreamer or Medium then? And one of them's corrupted by Plague Doctor? First of all, fuck you. You piece of shit. Before we go any further, let's just get that out of the way. I guess it's just a 50-50 then. Sorry, Dreamer. It was Ba the whole time. Deserved? Just fucking shoot the drunk. Shoot the drunk who is the alchemist dead. I need to stop, but this game is so fun. It's so easy to just one more. I'm the baker, I'm the knitter. I'm the gem crafter. 6 is good. 3 is good. Is there a doppelganger here? Okay, so these could both be telling the truth. Wait a minute. Oh, first of all, this is a lie. There's only one outcast. Oh no, there's 2 outcasts because of Counselor. There's 2 corruptions. Just kill Knight, and what if Knight's corrupted? You know, this is good. Nine hell is sus. If good, they should have converted to Baker because of 8. Is that how it works? I have no idea. You know what? I'm down to find out. Oh, 9 could be Doppelganger. Okay, I'm not down to find out. 9 could be Doppelganger, you could be Truing. But, okay, but otherwise that's how it would work. If I flip 7 over and it makes 8, then 8 would have made 9. Don't we be telling the truth if 5 was corrupted, so 5 had to be evil? Oh, you're right. Good answer. Yeah, because we know after we stabbed the drunk that the druid was telling the truth. You're right, so 5 had to be evil. You're 100% right. Okay, so you're saying, first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential lies here. So you're saying 2 evils, these 2. You're saying no corrupted characters. I guess we just Plague Doctored this. 6 is evil, 1 is corrupted. Okay, cool. And so this is one of our lies. This is our second lie. You're cleared. Oh, you're fucked. And so this can't be Poisoner, right? If my understanding is correct, this can't be Poisoner because they transformed? Is this how this works? Baker flipped this, so this can't be Poisoner? Or could this just be a lie? Could this be a lie? I don't fully understand the Baker mechanics still. This could be a lie. Okay. So if this is a lie, then this is a lie. So rather, this could be Poisoner, and then this could be just corrupted. So I shouldn't just stab yet. Okay. Good to know. Number 3 is good. We have enough information now to check if Jester is good or not. Okay, so Jester's good. So Gemcrafter is good. Which means you're evil. for sure. Your counselor. Cool. So now it's just a 50-50, right? It's either Gemcrafter or Baker now. I could feel it in my bones. I could sense it. There are no corrupted characters. The suspiciously corrupted bard. Okay. 2 outcasts? 2 outcasts. Oh, I didn't realize this was Lilith. I was just flipping shit. Okay. I got my information. Oh no! Okay, so Druid doesn't come back, Jester and Fortune Teller do come back. Algrim, how's it going? How many times have I said me when I lie already? Not many. I stopped myself. I'm not a me when I lie kind of guy. Me when I lie. Okay, 4-5 evil false. Let me look at that dead body on the ground and look at yourself. False. Okay, so you're saying nobody in this section is false. Among 654, there is 1 evil. What about among 863? 2 evils. Okay, so there's a little contradiction here. Unless it's... No. So you're saying these 2 are evil. Oh. What are you saying? 836. 1 evil. So this Jester is saying both are evil. This Jester is saying Fortune Teller is evil. Hey, it's Wretch. Hi, Wretch. Curious, isn't it? So this is a lie. Also, is 3 or 6 evil false? So this is a lie. Is 3 or 6 evil true? You must be evil. This can't be a position where you're drunk, right? False. Fortune Teller said false for Wretch. This can't be a drunk position because the drunk would say, is 3 or 6 evil true? So it's gotta be you are evil. Among 4, 5, 6, there is drunk. This is... I only register as a random... I cannot register as good or as Wretch to other characters. I only register as a random minion role or as an evil. With that Lotus's ability, you can. What do you know? How about these 2? Is 9 or 7 evil true? Wait, so this means that these guys are good? Is 9 or 7 evil true? That means both of them are good. Not that both of them are telling me the truth, though, because one of them could be the drunk. Although it's looking like 6 is the drunk and 5 is the counselor. Could that be it? No, because then... No, that's not it. Definitely that's not it. It could be you. No, it's just you, right? Aren't you council? No, no, because there's a drunk still hiding somewhere around here. Among 863, there are 2 evils. All signs point to it being this jester, though. All eyes on this jester. Oh, and then one of you's doppelganger. And like, okay. Druid says 6 is drunk. I think Druid says 5 is drunk. 7 is doppelganger. 8 is counselor. 9 is the original lover. I think that's what we have here. I guess he could just be telling the truth. And then drunk is just laying dead in the street. It's so fucked up that they keep killing drunk, man. I want to be the one to kill drunk. I cured 2 corruptions. 80. It's getting less likely by the second alchemist. I forgot that I was just playing into witch. It's my bad. I think this is untrue, but I needed to flip this side. Oh, there's no shaman. And Puka's a demon. Which means that one of these 2 or one of these 2 is the witch, right? And then the other one has to be the doppelganger. Which means you can't be Plague Doctor. Which means that this is a lie. Okay. Oh, I could just point Dreamer at Wretch, right? If not lying, Wretch looks like a cabbage to me. Interesting. Cabbage check. Cabbage check? 6 could be witch. Alert! Alert! Liar detected. Yeah, so you're good. What does that leave us? Oh, you're good. You're good. Does that leave me? You can't be Puka, but you could be Witch. You could be Puka. This could be anybody? How would you be lying? You can't be that. Okay, right, because one of these could be one of these is probably doppelganger. And then the other one is probably evil. So you're probably doppelganger or no, you're probably evil. But wait, don't you have to be evil? Because you can't be corrupted, because if you're corrupted, then there's 2 dreamers. And that's... Oh, you could be doppelganger. You could be doppelganger. You could be Puka, corrupted. And then you would be witch. And then this would be a lie. Okay, so this dreamer has to be evil. That's what I've determined. You're gonna be double, they have no way to lie. That's right, doppelganger can't be corrupted. You're right. Okay, so this is a lie. This is a lie. If I do Slayer on Alchemist, what happens? Because it's either you, or you are Puka right now, is where we're at. If you're Puka... So Slayer can't be Puka. Because if you're Puka, this guy would have said, I cured one corruption. So you can't be evil. So you are Puka or you are Puka. If you're Puka, Slayer will fail to kill Alchemist. If you're Puka, Slayer will kill Alchemist. So if Slayer kills Alchemist and we win, then we win. If Slayer kills Alchemist and we fail, then you're Puka. Slayer on 7 first to make sure Slayer is real. I don't think Slayer can slay a dead body. Can Slayer slay a dead body? Can you just have him, hey Slayer, kill that corpse? Is that valid? Slayer on a dead body will result in Slayer saying nothing and refresh ability. Okay. And what if he's not the real Slayer, then he just does nothing? I was an alchemist. That seems unlikely. What was the last game of the night? Oh, you're right. I should just call it a night. You're right. You're right. Back to menu. No, I'm gonna finish the fucking... I'll stop when I'm ready to stop. Leave me alone. 247, minion, outcast, villager. There's 2 outcasts on this table. I'm gonna stab... Well, let's do this. Not corrupted. Okay. Let's do those clockwise. Unlikely, because you're good. Oh, and then you're good, because that's true. So this is unlikely. I guess... Wait, isn't this just impossible at this point? This is just impossible. You're lying. This Puppeteer is a minion. 247, there's a minion, an outcast, and a villager. Who made Ada Baker? Nobody, right? So that baker's probably lying as well. Does there always have to be an original baker? If there's like a real baker? Is that how it works? Someone has to say I am the original baker. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the drunk then. Just a thought. Close as evil is clockwise. This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie. One of you's corrupted. No, 2 of you are corrupted. So I think we shoot the bishop because that gives us the most information here. Because at this point, I don't think you can do anything else to solve any more information. So you get the most value out of shooting bishop. Okay, which means that you're the puppeteer. And then... I guess it doesn't give me the most value. Because I still have to figure out... Bomb has to be evil because of the bishop. Hold on. Bishop Santa lie, picks 3 villagers. Oh, you're right. You're right, you're right. There's gotta be one he is. It's always Alchemist. Alright. I'm done. That's the end. Sent to kill the Alchemist and the Bombardier. It's a safe pick. Just kill those two every time. You'll always win. They're always evil. Kill every Alchemist. Alright. So you guys, I'll be live in like a little under 12 hours to play some Monster Train 2. I think that as long as I don't lose any runs, 1 week from tomorrow will be the run for victory number 100. Anyway, see you guys. Have a good night.